Alright, so today I am sharing my groceries that I got for the week. I'm actually out of town visiting my parents because Gus is going out of town too. And yeah, so I pretty much got all the basic things that I would eat in a week at home anyways, so it's a pretty basic grocery haul for me, and I wanted to get on here and share it, so here we go. I get a lot of fruit, so I'm going to start with that. So fruit-wise, and I'm trying to get a bigger variety of fruit right now, especially, not only because that's beneficial for your health, the different minerals, vitamins, and all the things that are in different fruits, but also Noah's eating different fruits now, and I'm trying to introduce more of them to him. So I've got kiwi, a big box of them. I've got blueberries, raspberries, and apples. So there is a list. I've also got pears. I'm just showing one because they're not contained at all. They're just in a pile. So there's a list of fruits that I would definitely recommend looking at, and it's the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. Just kind of so you can see which ones, because I have some that are organic and some that are not. And so the ones that are super heavily sprayed and very pesticide ridden, I like to try and buy organic, especially now that I'm feeding them to Noah as well. So there's those fruits. I will say that I also have a lot of frozen fruit right now. I look over, like you can see my freezer, or the freezer. But I have frozen cherries, frozen wild blueberries, frozen pineapple, frozen peaches, and frozen dragon fruit, because I brought that from Charlotte where there's a Sprouts. So rounding out the frozen and non-frozen fruit, there's a lot of variety there, and I definitely recommend doing that if you can, because there's so much benefit to fruit, and it's not the type of sugar that's going to be bad for you. So that's going to be, your sugar from cakes and cookies and candies and things like that. So fruit, very good, lots of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and water in there. All right, so next we're going to go to vegetables, because that's also, just the next logical thing. I've got green beans, which when I was little I sat at a table for hours because I wouldn't eat one green bean, but now I realize they literally taste like nothing. There goes my lemons, which I didn't show. So green beans, easy, I just steam them for a side with any food. And some of this, since I bought it last night, has already been eaten, like this cucumber. So salad stuff. I try to have a giant salad every day, at least every other day. And I will say, I use a lot of different lettuces here because I'm not a huge fan of plain spring mix, so adding in the iceberg, which I used already today, the iceberg really helps it be more crunchy. If you're not a huge fan of like the real dark lettuces that are kind of softer and you like that crunch, that's really helpful. So I use spring mix, I get iceberg to mix in so it's more crunchy, and then I really try to get butter lettuce when I can. You don't have to get the living butter lettuce. That's just what's here at the store I was at. And it really adds good omega-3s that are plant-based too. So that's always a good thing to throw a little bit in. So I mix all of those together in one salad. And then the cucumber that I've been holding this whole time, I've been talking about lettuce and tomatoes. So I put that in there. That's all I have right now for salad-wise, because then I'll generally make some kind of potato for a side. Right now I just have russet potatoes. My husband will kill me if he ever sees this, but he calls them rusettes. So russet potatoes. I couldn't find sweet potatoes that I wanted yesterday, so I don't have those. But, oh shoot, I brought 2 potatoes out. Alright, so just those potatoes. These must be really old. Actually, they're green, so they're old. And then broccoli is going to round out the vegetables that I have for this week. So I have more than this tiny little piece. But yeah, again, just like the green beans, another side, and Noah will eat both of those currently, so that's always good. I have chicken too, so you can't really see it. If you can, I definitely recommend doing some free-range chicken. The cage-free is not necessarily going to be what you want, because that could literally mean that they're all shoved in, a little thing, a little barn or whatever it may be with each other, pecking at each other and stuff. So cage-free sounds really good. It sounds like they're outside, but generally they're not. They're just, fighting each other because they're not separated. where when they're free range, they can kind of go out and do what they like to do and peck at the ground. Maybe still peck at each other sometimes, but probably not as much. Alright, so after that, this is kind of more stuff that I snack on. I actually didn't have to buy a lot of this stuff this week. So I have granola. This brand is really one of my favorites. It's 1 Degree Organics. Still looking for a sponsorship there. Just kidding. But they have this honey hemp granola and I really like it. They have a few other flavors as well, but I like the honey hemp, and it's sprouted oats and other grains, so they're easier to digest for you. And then, as you can tell, I've already eaten this as well. I usually like to mix the granola and the brown rice puffs or brown rice crisps. So yeah, they are sprouted brown rice cacao crisps. So super tasty for a snack. And then I use coconut milk for those. I was at Kroger, so it's just the Kroger brand, the Simple Truth one. And then I mentioned before all that frozen fruit. I use it for smoothies in the morning, and I put coconut milk in there, or sorry, coconut water in there. You can put coconut milk as well. I just don't really love coconut flavor, but right now I'm dairy free because of Noah's eczema, and coconut milk is where I'm at. So I believe that's actually it for this week. I also brought my own sprouted oats and dates to make my little bites that I have to snack on, and some grass-fed beef that is already cooked, so I didn't want to bring it out and show it. And yeah, so that's my real quick grocery haul for the week. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I cut there because I was also doing this for Facebook Live and was talking to them. So thanks for joining me. You guys are great. I hope this was helpful. Please leave any questions below that would help you. And yeah, if I forgot anything, it will be in the blog post.